Okay, we'll try this. Timothy, you are the love of my life, my best friend, big spoon, and partner in crime. You exist in my world in a way no one else does. You are home. Since the first corny pickup line, I knew you would always make me smile, even if I want to be mad at you. I love that I don't have the receipt because I threw it away, then took it back out of the trash, texted you later, and threw it back away. I now know that you definitely are the one for me. I knew that on our first date at the boat launch. I'm gonna cry. When you got out of Dad's truck with an umbrella because it was raining, and before we left, we danced in the rain. Our second date was just as unforgettable as we were again at the boat launch, but this time in the Danger Ranger, and you had went and got all my favorite snacks. And I didn't eat any because I was slightly freaking out that you were going to catch us on fire the entire time by using a torch to light a candle. Now I know that I will always be worried about you because you are often doing wild things and love to play with fire. But for that, I will always love you more. I promise to always let you play video games with the boys, as long as your honey-do list is done first. I promise to not schedule our lives busy every day, just most. I promise to always let you put the blame on me if you don't want to do something, as long as I can do the same. I vow to not get mad over dishes in the sink or the toilet seat being left up. I promise to tell you when to turn after we've already passed the road. I vow to always make you change your clothes before we go out if they have stains or grease on them. I vow to always be faithful and always be your best friend, no matter what the future might hold. You have a place in my heart no one else could have. Nothing brings me more happiness than to call you my husband. Timothy, I love you. Don't cry. Just look up. Just look up.
Jeana, words can't describe how beautiful you look today. Almost 5 years ago, it's funny how my best friend's taking so long to decide what they wanted for breakfast and one being late for breakfast turned into my number being left on a receipt, just thrown away. Has left us now into years of falling in love and finding my partner in life. I know that there can be a lot of things I do that annoy you, but I annoyed you yesterday, I annoyed you today, and I'm gonna annoy you tomorrow. We have this new thing going around that you call the Tim Trail. Well, we call it by another name to put blame on so that we don't get mad at each other. So Ed, thank you for taking all the heat, man. I appreciate it. And the Sandera curse for short-term memory loss and procrastination, or called selective decision making, whatever you want to call it. Other decisions that I don't know, but we worked through them. We've always worked through things like I have to, with always unclogging the shower from your hair and having to open every jar in our house, and the never-ending honey-do list. I vow to always unclog the drains. I vow to always open those jars, and I vow to always do our honey list. I vow to put into our cup as much as I put into my own, and not to starve our love the strength that it needs to grow. The things we have accomplished together, the things that we have gone through, the challenges and the obstacles, the highs and the lows, there's nobody else I'd choose to have by my side and to overcome every one of those future ones to come. To that, I can't thank you enough for being my best friend and for being the love of my life and for helping me become who I am today, stronger both mentally and physically. Oh yeah, and better looking with your fashion sense. We have made the best of what life has given us, friends, family, growing up, and adulting in ways that we didn't think we would have to so early. But here we are, doing just that and doing a damn good job at it. I vow to always be there for you whenever you need somebody, to hold you tighter on your darker days and every day after that. I vow to always remind you of your potential because you have shown me more than you can see, and to never judge you and always allow you to express yourself in the best way that you can. I vow to never deceive you, but to instead love you till my core shamelessly because you deserve it. I vow to be the moon in your universe You're not only a one in a million kind of girl, but you're a one in a lifetime kind of woman. I vow to love you and always show you. I vow to never make you question it. That's it.
Wow.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get up.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get up. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov.
Daheim.
Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We got